Hi guys, it's Melissa again, and today we're going to talk about how did you get into K-pop, or more specifically, how did I get into K-pop, but I want to know how you got into it too. All you international fans, what happened?
You want a tree? Yeah, yes. Yes.
K-pop. Alright, I'm going to try to systematically lay it out for you, but I'm going to ramble, so sorry. Okay, first, if you watched the K-drama video, you will know that I have been watching K-dramas, like been obsessed for about 7 years-ish. But I was studiously avoiding K-pop because I just didn't need another thing to be obsessed with, you know? Like, K-dramas was enough. I have things to do, like, to be productive. I have a life. I just, you know, one obsession is enough. You know, just calm down. Not that I'm, like, obsessed to the point of, like, it ruining my life or anything. Or wasn't initially. But but essentially no one I know watches K-dramas or listens to K-pop. So I was just like, I don't need another thing that only I care about, and I just don't need another thing. I don't have the emotional capacity to care more. I can't do it. I avoided it for a long time, and I had like my new exposure through K-dramas, like original soundtracks, and I was like, yeah, this is good. And I do admit that I downloaded soundtrack songs and listened to them on YouTube, but I was actively trying not to pursue like actual K-pop, like boy bands and all that stuff, like just no. And slowly I was being more and more exposed via Pinterest. You know, I had a Pinterest board for K-dramas, and a lot of the K-drama actors are like from K-pop or vice versa, and it's like mush. It's all melding, and they switch over because they're very multi-talented. So I was exposed, like I knew of some K-pop bands and things, and I could appreciate like the appeal, but I was still like, no, I have enough to deal with in life. And I did take a listen to like some GD and TOP, but I was like, okay, just one song, that's enough. One is enough. Just don't listen anymore. And so I was successful at avoiding it for a few years. I mean, I did really well. I am new to the K-pop fandom as of about a year ago, probably. I would say when I started grad school-ish, maybe a little bit before. Yeah, a little bit before. But it was just a slow, like, inching towards it because I'm into K-dramas. And then I wanted to, you know, I'm like, just Korean culture in general. I'm like, I want to learn the language, and, you know, just slowly I was just like, yeah, let's just dabble. You know, you can be standoffish. You can listen and just enjoy and not become part of the fandom. Big mistake. So, with this ill-formed thought, I decided to listen to K-pop radio on Pandora while I cleaned every week. Like, while I cleaned the house, a couple hours, just listen to it. And I loved it because K-pop gets you, like, super hype. You're like, gah! Like, just, I'm gonna clean everything. And then it takes you, like, 3 times longer because you stop and you dance, and you have to, like, run back and hit the like button because you love it. And then you have to, like, look at who it is and what song it is so you can YouTube it later. Well, even with that going on, I lasted a few months of still not being, like, completely, like, delved in to the fandom. Like, I just picked a few songs that I would like put on YouTube, and I was doing pretty well. It was this culmination of events. All of these things just culminated, and I snapped finally. But what happened was, I have an hour commute to school. An hour. So that's a lot of time in which I can listen to music. 2, the internet just blows up anything. So the second that you look for something K-pop related, you are bombarded, and then you never stop clicking. And you look and you look and you look and you're like, oh my god. 3. What is the third thing? Oh, I also started watching Roommate. And Chanyeol was on there. And I was like, you were so stinking cute. And so I was like, I'm just gonna stand Chanyeol. And I got a little exposure to EXO, but I was like, just a little bit. Just a little bit. And then Monster happened. And that was like the gateway drug to K-pop. Because you're like, oh, this is good. So you're just like, repeat over and over. And then I made the mistake of watching the video. And then I made the mistake of watching the dance practice video. And I was just like, and then, and this, I don't even know the sequence of this happening. It was like happening. And I was like, no. And it was happening. And then BTS happened. I was listening on Pandora. House of Cards came on. And I was like, excuse me? And then luckily the video was like a little bit, not like, it wasn't like a dance video. Otherwise my life would have been over that moment. But I was like, this is beautiful. I love it. And so I would just listen to that again in my YouTube lineup for my drive to school. And then Butterfly happened. And then I was like, who is this BTS? And it all just, that combined with the fact that I'm in grad school. So grad school, just 2-year program. It's like a clinical type thing. I'm studying to be a speech language pathologist. It's very intensive. Any grad school is very intensive, but this was just, oh buddy. I had decided that I was going to try to take a break from K-dramas. And by take a break, I mean like, yeah, you can watch them sometimes, but you can't just, that's why I was watching Roommate, because it wasn't like a drama. It was just kind of like a reality show. And so you could stop and it wouldn't really matter. You're not like craving the story. Like you don't need the resolution. You're just watching people. And I was like, had like tried to downplay my K-drama addiction. And then instead of being more productive with my time, I just replaced it with K-pop. Fan freaking tastic. So it was, why? And so it's because they're just, whenever I'm stressed out, I just read a book or I watch a movie or I watch TV or watch a show, a K-drama. I listen to music, like whatever it is, to just kind of like, you know, get out of my own head for a minute and calm down and then come back with a little bit of perspective. So, yeah, K-pop. Great stuff. And what really killed me was, I can't even remember. But anyway, I was still, I don't even know. Because I was like, I want to talk to people about K-pop. Like, I'm the only person I know that's obsessed with K-pop. Can I please just have a friend that loves K-pop? And so I started watching YouTube channels like Dre, Just Random Every Day, Jerry, KML, what up, boy? And just different, like, reaction videos and stuff like that. And I need a dialogue. I need someone to converse with, to fangirl with. I mean, I'm going to convert people, but not to the point where I push my real friends away. Like, if they don't want to be into it, fine. They're not into it. I'll just slowly expose them over time. And if they're into it, then they're into it. But anyway, what? Right. I just want to talk to people about it. So, yeah. Anyway, fandoms, bravo. All of your posts, all of your internet things, you are what helped to draw me in. So, yeah. That's how K-pop happened, and now I'm just totally into it. I have like 90 songs on my Spotify playlist. Sorry, I'm kicking things and making noises. And I'm slowly exposing myself to more, but I'm still trying to like control it a little bit because, again, ain't nobody got time for that. So, like GOT7 and just everyone, I'm trying not to even go there. Because I will love you. I do. I already know a lot of you guys out there, but I'm trying not to just like, I love everybody. It's a problem. It's a real problem. Anyway. So, how did you get into K-pop? International fans, I want to know. What's your story? Comment down below. You can make a video and then tell me to go watch it, or maybe we can have a live chat. I don't know. I also am busy occasionally, so hard to say if that can happen, but we can work on it. So let's be friends. Anyone here in the Central Florida area? Okay, bye! I love this song. I made this, by the way. Isn't it pretty? It's pretty, right?
Hi.